sama-sama sa pagsulong ng edukalidad.
To start today's episode, these are the 5 wonder tips for you to remember to keep your back, neck, and eyes healthy while indulging in some screen time. This is teacher Melvin's healthy tips for everyone. Number 1, sit properly so you're well supported. Your back should be touching the chair backrest. Number 2, change your position regularly. If you are watching for a long period, take turns sitting on the couch, chair, or floor. Number 3, keep the lighting on in the room rather than no lighting. Strong or no lighting may lead to eye damage over time. Number 4, stretch. Use commercial breaks to change positions, to get off and walk around, and to do. Number 5, don't watch TV in bed, as this often leads to neck and backache. There, you are now ready to begin. Hello, Wonder Warriors! Hello, Wonder Warriors! It's me, Teacher Melvin, your companion to your Wonder Science Adventures. Learn everything under the sun because here at DepEd TV, grade 10 science is fun. So buckle up and get ready to power your mind. From the pristine waters and white sands of Initaw Misamis Oriental, this is Wonder Science. Last episode, we explored the different areas in the Philippines that are prone or vulnerable to volcanic activities using a political map. Specifically, you learned that volcanoes are generally described as mountains that emit products like lava, rocks, ashes, and gases from the interior of the earth through its vents. Can you still recall what happens when tectonic plates move apart? Awesome! I commend you for your quick thinking. Remember, when the tectonic plates move apart, magma will ooze out from the cracks and features of the crust that are moving apart, forming vents. These will then lead to a formation of new land masses, volcanoes, and volcanic activities. Well done, Wonder Warriors! I am impressed with your progress. Last episode, I also asked you to create a preparedness plan that we should do before, during, and after a volcanic eruption. Let us see your posts and Facebook using #WonderReady. Great! You made it happen. I knew you could do it. With that, you deserve a remarkable badge. To start today's lesson, let's have a short game. For today's episode, I have invited 6 Wonder Challengers to join you in playing the game. The blue team and the red team. Welcome, Wonder Challengers. Wonder Challengers, there will be 5 rounds. For each round, I will read a mystery statement and you need to identify whether it is true or false. If your answer is true, then insert the flaglet to this volcano labeled as true. And if it is false, insert the flaglet to the other volcano labeled as false. Here's the catch of the game. The first one to insert a flaglet to the right volcano will get a Wonder Coin. So run as fast as you can and insert the flaglet to the right volcano. Wonder Challengers, are you ready? Position. Level 1. The Philippines is vulnerable to tsunami due to the presence of offshore faults and trenches. Go! The answer is true. The Philippines is vulnerable to tsunami due to the presence of offshore faults and trenches, such as the Manila Trench. Team Blue gets the Wonder Coin. Level 2. A tsunami is a single wave. Go! The answer is false. A tsunami is a series of waves. Team Red gets the Wonder Coin. Level 3. A tsunami is similar with storm surges. Go! The answer is false. Tsunamis and storm surges are caused by different events. Storm surges are elevated sea levels produced by intense marine low pressure systems. Team Red gets the Wonder Coin. Level 4. Tsunamis are commonly generated in the lithospheric zone under the ocean where two plates collide. Go! The answer is false. Tsunamis are commonly generated in subduction zones under the ocean where two plates collide. Team Red gets the Wonder Coin. And for the final level, on August 17, 1976, the strongest and most devastating tsunami was recorded in the Philippines. Go! The answer is true. The strongest and most devastating tsunami was recorded in the Philippines. Happened on August 17, 1976. Team Red gets the Wonder Coin. For this challenge, the winner is Team Red. Excellent work, Wonder Challengers. How many items were you able to answer correctly? Well done. If you got all five, you just earned your power badge. Wonder Warriors, don't forget to take note of the important details and write it down in a piece of paper to easily remember our lesson. And now, kindly prepare the following materials: a piece of paper, pencil, and your self-learning module. Now that you are all set, draw your attention to this figure. What does this figure show? Just like any other maps that we had in the previous episodes, this figure is also a geophysical hazard map. And it shows the areas in the Philippine archipelago that are at risk to tsunamis. You learned in the previous episode that we should be aware of all the earthquake hazards that could affect us and prepare for it. And not only the ground is shaking caused by large earthquakes, but also other hazards like tsunamis. The Philippines is vulnerable to tsunami due to the presence of offshore faults and trenches, such as Manila Trench, Negros Trench, Sulu Trench, Cotabato Trench, Philippine Trench, and the East Luzon Trough. Tsunamis in the Philippines are rare but could be devastating. What is a tsunami and how it is being formed? A tsunami is a series of sea waves commonly generated by under-the-sea earthquakes and whose heights could be greater than 5 meters. It is erroneously called tidal waves and sometimes mistakenly associated with storm surges. Tsunamis can occur when the earthquake is shallow-seated and strong enough to displace parts of the seabed and disturb the mass of water over it. Take a look at this diagram. Tsunamis are commonly generated in subduction zones over the ocean where two plates collide. With one plate marked as A moving down under the other, which is marked as B. When plates get stuck and the overriding plate marked as B gets distorted. Stuck area ruptures, triggering an earthquake and pushing off the ocean floor and sea water above. This starts the tsunami, which moves in opposite directions. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, there are two types of tsunami generation: local tsunami and far field or distant tsunami. Let's discuss one by one. First, local tsunamis. These are confined to coasts within 100 kilometers of the source, usually earthquake in a landslide or a pyroclastic flow. It can reach the shoreline within 2 to 5 minutes. The coastal areas in the Philippines, especially those facing the Pacific Ocean, South China Sea, Sulu Sea and Silendes Sea can be affected by tsunamis that may be generated by local earthquakes. And second, far-field or distant tsunamis. These can travel from 1 to 24 hours before reaching the coast of the nearby countries. Distant tsunamis may be coming from the countries bordering Pacific Ocean like Chile, Alaska in USA, and Japan. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center and the Northwest Pacific Tsunami Advisory Center are the responsible agencies that closely monitor Pacific-wide tsunami events and send tsunami warnings to the countries around the Pacific Ocean. And now, draw your attention to this map. Can you identify the provinces that are at risk to tsunamis? If one of your answers is Sikihor, then you got it right. Located in the central Visayas region in the Philippines, Sikihor is locally known as Isla del Fuego, or the Island of Fire, not because of a raging volcano like what is found in Cagayan Island, but because of its mystical fireflies at night. A small and remote island in Visayas, but a perfect fusion of natural beauty, culture, and mystery. Do a quick jump into the ocean, swim under its waterfalls, or get a chill evening ride while enjoying the beautiful sunsets. Going back to the map, most of the coastal areas have experienced a tsunami or have a tsunami hazard potential. These are the other provinces that are at risk to tsunami. Sulu, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan, Batanes, Guimaras, Romblon, Surigao del Norte, Camiguin, and Masbate. Sulu and Tawi-Tawi took the top two seats because of their high potential for tsunami owing to their location between two nearby trenches, namely Sulu Trench and Cotabato Trench. On August 17, 1976, the strongest and most devastating tsunami was recorded in the Philippines. It reached a height of 9 meters that devastated more than the 700 kilometers of coastline, burdening more gulf in the North Celebes Sea. Known as the Midnight Killer, around 8,000 people died, including the missing and unidentified. There are many things that you can do at the beach besides just going swimming. In my case, I went exploring the coral reefs. There are three natural signs that we need to remember when there is an approaching tsunami. First, an earthquake has occurred. Second, there is unusual sea level change. And third, you will hear a rumbling sound of approaching waves. When you are in a low-lying coastal area and you experience these natural signs, move to higher grounds immediately. Water warriors, how are you so far? Don't forget to take note of the important details in a piece of paper. Remember, when taking down notes, you can easily recall our discussion. So there, you have just learned about the different areas in the Philippines that are at risk to tsunamis. And now, challenge yourself to do this 5-item quiz. I will read a question and choices once. You're only given 5 seconds to write the letter of the correct answer for each question. You will be given 1 gold coin for every correct answer. Are you ready? Wonder Warriors, let's play Science Talk Quiz. Question number 1. Which of the following ranked highest with potential for tsunami due to its location? A. Sorsogon. B. Sikihor. C. Sulu. D. Basilan. The correct answer is letter C. Sulu. Question number 2. Which agency closely monitors Pacific-wide tsunami events and sends tsunami warnings to the countries around the Pacific Ocean? A. Manila Observatory. B. Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. C. Southeast Pacific Tsunami Advisory Center. Or D. Department of Environment and Natural Resources. The correct answer is letter B. Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. Question number 3. The following are natural signs of an approaching tsunami, except letter A. An earthquake has occurred. B. There is unusual sea level change. C. Unusual lightning and thunder took place. Or D. A rumbling sound of approaching waves. The correct answer is letter C. Unusual lightning and thunder took place. Question number 4. Fill in the blank. Tsunamis are commonly generated in A. Low-lying shorelines. B. Oceanic crust. C. Subduction zones. Or D. Continental crust. The correct answer is letter C. Subduction zones. Question number 5. The strongest and most devastating tsunami was recorded in the Philippines that happened on A. September 17, 1976. B. August 17, 1976. C. July 17, 1986. Or D. October 17, 1986. The correct answer is letter B. August 17, 1976. Well done, Wonder Warriors. I am happy to know that you were able to challenge yourself to do the top quiz. And now, let us add all the gold coins you've collected in the science pop quiz. How many gold coins have you collected? For all the efforts that you do, I will give you another fantastic badge. As Wonder Warriors, remember to take part in preserving the Philippine resources. Our country is blessed with ecologically diverse and economically important coastal resources, such as coral reefs, mangroves, beaches, and a variety of fisheries. The Philippine coastal areas and seas have served as the lifeblood of communities for many years.